This is a general reading for Virgo for the month of November. So if Virgo is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I do sound probably a little croaky. I have come down with a cold, so I'm a little bit late in putting out all the videos for November. So please bear with me with my voice, and I'm hoping it lasts out for the videos. For November, I'm again offering a complimentary reading, selecting from those who either subscribe or make a comment in November, and one person will be selected. So thank you for supporting the channel. Also, I do read all the comments, and thank you for your suggestions and kind remarks for me and my fur babies. Thank you. It is greatly appreciated. If you like the video, thumbs up, like. That also helps with these subscriptions, the comments, and the likes. It builds the logarithms for the channel, and more people then can be aware of the channel, which is helps it to grow. And also that they will be able to see the videos and provide clarity, which was my purpose in creating the channel. Why be a subscriber if you aren't a subscriber? Well, it costs absolutely nothing. Now, if you think you're a subscriber, look below the video and see if it says subscribers. Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people. I don't know why, but all you have to do is subscribe again if you're not a subscriber. Subscribing costs absolutely nothing. It's free. It helps the channel. You will be considered for that complimentary reading if you are a subscriber. If you hit notify, you'll be notified when the videos come out. And in the future, I'm going to have some live streams for the subscribers, maybe pick a card or something like that. So in the future, there will be more opportunities coming up. Now, I'm going to, in the month of November, do some little surveys under the community comments and have where you can, put yes, no, because there's some, I want input on, for example, which oracle cards, and if you like certain things that I include in the readings, so that I can get an idea of a survey and for improving the quality. So look throughout the month of November for those surveys. If you want a personal reading, the information is down below. It's $30 for 30 minutes, $50 for an hour, and that's live or video. And just send me an email, and all that information is down below. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today. I have Nina here on the table, so if you hear any little noises, that's her snoring. Jason's in the bedroom. Hope is in the kitchen. It's very, very rainy out in Portugal, which is why I got the cold, because I walked in the rain to go to the store with an island umbrella, and then I got wet. So now I have this cold. So I hope it lasts less than the 7 days and it will go away. I'm going to do some stuff for it, like hot liquids and stuff. And then Milo is in the sitting room. So I've shuffled the cards, and let's see what we have coming up for you, Virgo, this month, in the month of November. And the very first card we have is the Strength card. Stay true to what you believe. Crossed over by the Hermit. Getting truth of a situation. At the base of it, we have the Empress. Behind you, the Four of Cups, because I don't usually read reverses. So it's behind you is the Four of Cups, could be new opportunities. What's on your mind is the broken heart reversed. So it's healing your broken heart. It's on your mind. Maybe a relationship, maybe some sort of loss, and you're moving on, but it's still part of what you're feeling. Right ahead of you is the King of Cups. Then we have the Four of Rods. So we have two fours. We have the Four of Cups and Four of, this is the Four of Swords. So we have the Four of Swords, the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles, And the final outcome is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Could be a conversation that's hurtful, deceptive, because you do have the Tower there too. Queen of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. The Tower with the Hierophant. Now this was reversed, so I would say it could be, well, I'm reading it up right now. And it could be a decision, it could be government, there's some sort of Tower moment. And we'll look around more about what that's involving. Queen of Swords, some information is coming to you. King of Cups with the Two of Cups. Three of Swords, Three of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Four of Cups with the Justice card. The Star with the Empress. And the Six of Swords moving forward with money. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got some challenges coming up. We also have two of the tens. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords in the final outcome, which could mean that, you've been into this chapter, this cycle, and as the tens come, it's nearing the completion, whatever it is. So maybe at the beginning, you had some inklings what's going to happen, and then you have the Tower moment, which is, you can't ignore it anymore. You have to make a decision, and there's some action that's needed with that Tower, because your reading is about having the strength, whatever your situation is, and following your intuition, which is also, it has the lantern of seeking the truth about something. It could be that there were some things hidden that you didn't have all the information, and the Hermit is following your intuition, looking at a situation objectively. This is usually like on the mountaintop, he's looking at something from a distance, with the truth of the lantern, seeking the truth about something. So it's assessing a situation and getting an overview of actually what's going on with the situation. And it says, have the strength. The strength is that, sometimes it's hard to look at a situation, whatever you're going through, and you can't avoid it. And you have to have the strength to persevere. When we go through the end of a situation, the 5 stages of grieving, the first one is that you don't think anything's wrong. You don't want to look at it. Excuse me. Then the next one is, the bargaining. Well, it could be, have the strength. The strength is that you persevere and really find out what the truth is of the situation, because you cannot ignore it anymore. It could be a relationship and you maybe knew something was off. It could be financial dealing, and you had some ideas that there's something off about it. Or it could be work, and you hear all the gossip, the rumors, and you can't ignore it anymore. If they, shut down the plant or wherever you work, or they're reorganizing, or it's purchased out, you can't ignore it anymore. So it says have the strength, because the strength is standing firm for what you believe and not avoiding it anymore. So it could be a relationship, for example. You can't avoid it anymore, and it's that the truth is coming out. And then you're moving to smoother waters. The Six of Swords is a movement card, going from the stormy situation and clearing forward, having a smoother journey ahead, leaving this situation, which could be very challenging, and going to a smoother situation. And it has to do with money. So it could be that you're leaving that, and there could have been some restrictions about money. It could have been money dealings. It could be money dealings even with a domestic situation or with work, and that you're moving forward now and no longer constricted by that situation and moving forward, being proactive of what you're going to do, knowing that you can no longer avoid the situation. The Strength card. Have the Strength card. Being proactive and protecting yourself. And being in charge. Being the captain of your boat, so to speak. The Six of Swords. Guiding that yourself. Have the strength of you guiding that yourself with your spirit team also. Because at the base of it is, whatever it is, it's destiny and the Empress. So whatever going on, you're right on track. It's with your plan, what you wanted to manifest. And it has to do with new opportunities, new growth. You can see it's when you're going on a journey and you look forward and sometimes you're looking down because you're so focused on the step that you're not seeing what's around you. If you look ahead, you can see that what's ahead is much brighter, more optimistic. So look ahead and see what's going on around you, because it's the Empress, which is the manifestation of balance in your life, of having it. It's the feminine energy, like the Emperor, being in charge of guiding your own life, manifesting what you want. This is where you are now, and it's destiny. Listening to your intuition, having done the work of what you wanted to manifest, and it's now coming together. Now, what's behind you was you feeling optimistic about a new beginning, and the Justice card, a decision. So it could have been a new chapter. It could have been, see, this is the Three Cups filled in one new opportunity, and you made a decision. So maybe you decided to move forward. Maybe it's your decisions about the direction. Now, the Justice card can also involve someone else's decision or a legal decision. For some, it could have been a legal decision made in your favor that freed you up to go forward. For others, it could be decisions that you've decided for your life and the direction you're going to go. But that's behind you, because what's on your mind is that broken heart. It's healing, but it is, it's pretty fresh. It's the Three of Swords. And it has to do with money too. It has to do with changes. It has to do with, could be loss of a relationship, could be loss of financial security, job, possible settlements. What's on your mind is a feeling of pain about some losses that have been occurring. Not ahead, but you already know what these are. Could be changes financially, could be settlements, it could be domestic adjustments, could be a loss of a job. But that's what's on your mind as a result of that, that even though things at the base are good, because of this, it necessitated you moving forward and modifying the direction. So for example, if you have worked at a place for a long time and they made some big layoffs, well, you didn't maybe anticipate having to do that, but it forced you then to move forward. And the Strength card is having that strength to move forward and not ignoring it anymore. So it is painful because there's some big changes financially. And that's what's on your mind, because ahead of you, you have a conversation with your King of Cups. Now, it could be this person is from your past. It could be someone new for some of you. It could be related to home. But this is right ahead of you with your King of Cups. So some of you could be be in a good relationship, so all this is not related to your home. And you're having a discussion with your partner. Or it could be that you're moving to a new home or selling your home. But you have a discussion with someone, with your King of Cups, about this. Because then we have backed into action So you get information. The Four of Swords is information so that you can move forward. You're no longer assessing it. You are able to move forward because you have the information you make. And the Queen of Swords is someone who can, this person can be you, but it also could represent someone in an organization who's giving you some information. Could be like, for example, someone from HR that's giving you your options. It could be someone like a government official, a boss, someone who makes some financial decisions for you, like if you were applying for a settlement or something. But it's information, and then you feel back into action with the Queen of Swords, who is very decisive, follows the rules, is fair, but very decisive. It's sort of black and white kind of thing. And you get some information as a result of that. You can move forward. Because you have your Tower moment, and this can be from the government or an establishment. So it could be a government decision. It could be, maybe you've been waiting for some sort of government decision or some decision from a entity, a large organization, but it's boom, and it happens suddenly. And as a result of that, you have to modify your plan. So it could be, for example, a government decision, a benefit you applied for. Could be your work. The boom, things happen fast and you have to adjust. And, you know, it could be unexpected, but maybe you've had a feeling that it was going to happen. Because then you have moving forward, running, the Knight of Pentacles. So it's opportunities for new money, moving forward, the Knight of Pentacles. And there could be good opportunities for you because you haven't given up. You are keeping forward, keeping your options open. And then the final outcome is a conversation you have with someone, and then there's treachery. So this could be in several different ways. It could be discussions with someone about new opportunities, and then you find out it's deceptive. Or conversations with an employer, and then you find out, you know, that there's rapid changes, deception. This is the final outcome. So this whole story is about, or what's been going on in November is, things that you knew were beneath the surface are now coming to light. And there's, you know, you're moving forward because you're no longer stuck anticipating for it. However, there are still some things that are not, that are going to be challenges in the month of November, especially this Ten of Swords following a discussion. For someone, it could be waiting for some sort of settlement, and you have a discussion, and it's very deceptive. Could be, if it's domestic, that they've been hiding funds, or that they're not going to budge a bit. If it's applying for benefits or some sort of a settlement, inheritance, or anything like that, because you had the Ten of Pentacles in your broken heart. It could also be, you know, some things not found in your favor or delays. So it's going to be a challenging month. It is a challenging month. However, it doesn't define you because you move forward into smoother waters. And whatever it is, you have the star, so it's exactly as it should be. And as you're going along, you know, this could be that, you know, I talk about the life lessons, and that sometimes we have little ones, and if we ignore it, then you know, it becomes harder and harder. This could be that really hard one because you got the Tower and you have the Ten of Swords. So you can no longer ignore what is going on, and it's important to see what it is, what you learn from this, so that you do not need to repeat it. That's the important thing. What is the lesson so you don't repeat it? Maybe it's establishing boundaries. Maybe it's preparing for yourself. Maybe looking for clues along the way and not ignoring them. I don't know. Everybody has a different lesson. You know, if it's settlements, you know, it could be some unfair things going on. It could be delays. So if you've been waiting for some sort of settlement, some benefit, like Social Security or VA benefits or an inheritance or something, there's a conversation in the Ten of Swords. It could be even that they're talking about settlements and not even compromising, giving you a very low number. But remember, you have the Strength card there. So don't waver. Have that Strength card, even if you're in negotiations and they're offering you something low, don't waver about it. Stand to what you know is right. Have the strength of the lion. That's what Spirit's saying. Because once you get through this, because it's the tens, you're almost through this soul cycle in the Tower, so you can't ignore it. It's there, and you can't ignore it. Once you're through this cycle, then you can see that things are starting to lift up. The pressure's lifting up, the pressure that you've been under, because you didn't realize that you knew something was wrong. There was pressure, and you were feeling it like on your shoulders, you were feeling it in your neck, you were feeling it a whole lot of not being able to move forward. You knew something was wrong, but you didn't quite know what it was. Well, this brings it all out into the open. And then after you get through all of this, then you faced your greatest fear, whatever it was. Like if you were laid off, or if there's, if you're laid off, there's new opportunities. Maybe an opportunity for you to look for something different, or that business you wanted to start, or something else. But you're going to feel that you know, instead of the unknown, that it's now become the known. And it is easier to handle because you now have the truth, whatever the truth is. Okay, now I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards of the wisdom of the oracle. And my voice is hanging in there. I don't know if my voice is. So please excuse my croaky voice today. And I think tomorrow I'm just going to have a very quiet day with a jar of Vicks Vapor Rub. Okay, and angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. What are the cards for our Virgo for the month of December? And angels and archangels. What are the cards for our Virgo? Thank you. Okay, the first one is deep knowing. This is following your intuition. Follow your intuition. That's what deep knowing is. With synchronicity, everything falls into place. What is ever happening, it's all in divine order. Follow your intuition. Synchronicity is that it's all falling in order, as it shall be. So, for example, if you get laid off, it might give you some time, and then that dream job of yours falls into place, or starting your own business, or even reducing how much time you spend in your work environment and more balance in your life. Whatever it is, it's synchronicity. And then the final outcome, look at this, is milk and honey, which is the best. The best is coming to you. So hang in there, because the final outcome for you is milk and honey. Okay, now we're going to pull the I Ching. So you really, what's ever going on in your life right now is exactly as it shall be. You're right on target. Even though it's one of these challenging moments. Angels and spirit guides of the light. And what is the card for our Virgo for the month of November? Thank you, thank you, thank you. The card for our Virgo for the month of November is Diverging Interests. 38, which works out to an 11, a master number. Number 38. Okay. Diverging interests. Some level of estrangement is indicated. For example, when brothers and sisters choose partners and marry, they often grow apart, since their allegiance prioritize new families. Though may remain close enough to deal with problems and interests related to their original family, they are less likely to undertake great projects together. Simply put, when people grow apart, even for the most natural reasons, their points of view, values, interests, and schedules diverge. Different natures and interests bring opposition into the world of human affairs. If opposition drifts into alienation and enmity, good results are few, if at all. But when opposition takes the form of healthy competition, or when it is recognized as part of the natural order of things, good fortune is still possible for the relationship. When diverging interests make a situation seem stagnant or futile, remember that there are always creative possibilities inherent in polarities. One is reminded of the interplay of the opposite yin and yang, which is fundamental to life itself. As the symbol of the Tao illustrates, the yin and the yang each have the seed of the other residing within them. If opposition has its room in issues of principle, you must hold on to your integrity and individuality. Let go of vulgar or self-absorbed people who do not share your values. With people and companies, one measure of stature is the quality of one's competition. I think this refers to the Two of Rods with the Ten of Swords. I really do, the final outcome. So it could be divergent interests, opposition. So look at it in that context, because it's a discussion with someone, and the Ten of Swords. Could be a big, someone that you thought you trusted, could be a difference of opinion, could be even a business partner, and you have divergent interests of the direction to go. Okay, then we have the Believe in Your Own Magic. We're going to pull this oracle card. Okay. What is the card for our Virgo? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Red, forgive. Now that's pretty interesting, isn't it? We have a theme going on here, I can see, with the divergent interest in now forgive. You've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one, or maybe it's yourself. This isn't a card telling you you must learn to practice forgiveness. No, forgive them on your own terms, and if and when you're ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is the present. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights. Okay. Now we're going to pull the Louise Hay affirmation card. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider being a subscriber. And if you want a reading, just send me an email. Okay, and angels and archangels. Here we go. And the card is, I love and approve of myself. I appreciate all that I do. I am good enough just as I am. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power. There. Okay, now we're going to have the meditation card for the month. And your meditation card is unleash, hold nothing back, expand into the universe. There you go. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support of the channel. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.